Hello and welcome back to my Let's Play of Pacific Storm Allies. This is episode 20. If you think it's not because of this, there's a good reason for this. Episode 19 was mostly the raid on Tokyo. The problem is that I've tried to record episode 20. The one right now I'm posting is like the 11th attempt at recording episode 20. The first 10 attempts were actually trying to fight the battle, but the game kept crashing if I tried to exit the battle. And I tried everything. I tried basically sitting there, destroying basically as many Japanese aircraft as I could, try and leave, didn't work. I lost all my subs on a few games, that didn't work either. So, unfortunately, I can't... There you go. I unfortunately cannot fight that battle, so I'm gonna have the subs return to, I think, fetch them from Davo. I hope it did anyway. And send them back, because I really can't do anything otherwise. Ooh. Bad, another aircraft carrier. So I do apologize, guys. The raid on Tokyo, you get to watch like most of it in episode 19, but just keep in mind that all the results from episode 19 are for naught because the game kept crashing. It's something new would happen eventually. It'd be a battle which I just simply cannot fight. I love Pacific Storm Allies, but it just has those glitchy moments, so... Unfortunately, the raid on Tokyo in this basically timeline does not exist. I apologize greatly for the inconvenience of just watching going, wonder what the stats are going to be, and absolutely nothing happens. So I'll try my best to make it up for in terms of some other battle, but I've been having a lot of problems with that. With the, especially like raids like Formosa, I believe it's Formosa. That's giving me the most problems. If I do any more raids and I kill one particular fighter ace, the game does not like him dying and will crash when I try and exit the battle. So I've been trying to avoid doing that. I've been trying to record like 2 or 3 episodes a day. So in case I can't record, I've got a stockpile. So this is why a lot of the things I'm talking about you guys haven't seen, because the game crashes and I lose my footage. So again, apologies. Anyway, back on to more strategic planning. I'm moving on to basically taking over New Guinea. That's basically, well, North half of New Guinea. That's kind of my current goal in the war. No, I didn't want to click on that. And then because I'm an evil bastard, I'm going to give New Guinea North to the Germans. It's got oil, iron, money. It has no aluminum, which... I won't say I have a surplus of, but I definitely have enough to give the Germans. Again, the game's starting to lag because of so much stuff being produced. Oh, speaking of things being produced. Where are you? Yep. Oh, it's late, Taclebon. I don't want to keep forgetting that. You guys who have watched basically my entire Let's Play know very well that heavy cruiser fleet and what it has been through. So I'm going to send it back. I just finally remembered it, to send it back to San Diego for reinforcement. Ironically, probably by the time it gets there, I will probably be able to make a battleship fleet, and then there goes all the reinforcements that would have had. Well, that's not correct. So if I have a few destroyers left over I can reinforce with, and I'll probably stick 2 escort aircraft carriers with the fleet, just so it's got some air cover. And if you hear any rain in the background noise, I apologize. It is raining a lot right now. I'm trying to record, and my room is not that soundproof, so shouldn't be an issue. I know I've got noise reduction on fairly high at the moment, so in this case it is. Let's see how relations with my allies are doing. Great Britain, why do you always get so pissed at me so quickly? There, have some technology. No, leave me alone. Do you have anything interesting yet in Germany? Nope. Still just a bunch of aircraft. I suppose it's interesting, but I don't need any more fighters or bombers. I kind of have a surplus of those at the moment. Has anything useful been produced? Notably. Back to homeland. Now, where are some battleships? What are these? Ah, excellent. There's a main class. How long until you complete it? 31 days. Still hard to believe it's still only January 1943. That's how long 42 dragged on. For the love of God, 20 episodes. Let's see, the war started in December 1941. What was it? November, December. I can't exactly remember. I think it was December, though. So most of the Let's Play... Let's see, there's 4 episodes in the beginning because I can just do 4 speed, no problems. Everything was just fine. So the first 4 episodes were the lead up and then the first battle, which was between basically one of my fleets at Pearl Harbor and... reminds me, one of my fleets at Pearl Harbor and a Japanese destroyer division. And of course the occasional bombing. So that's the first 4 episodes, if I remember correctly. And let's see. Episode 19 is also in 43, mostly. So that would be 15 episodes have been just in 1942. Hopefully it's not like that. Well, it's going to be like that for 43 because there's going to be some more battles in 43 because I'll just be starting to finally go on the offensive. So you guys could actually see something. What happened? Oh, what happened? What? Okay, when did that rush you over here and when did you arm over? A bunch of Atlantas. That's good, mostly. Oh look, more lightnings, that's what I needed. This is already shaping up to be an excellent episode of me just sitting around talking and absolutely nothing happening. Nope. Well, yeah. What are the White Islands? Damn it. Have I upgraded you yet? Ooh, yes I have. You know what? Screw it. Let's load a bunch of engineers and a bunch of rookie soldiers. Actually, let's check it. Offload some of the engineers. More soldiers. And now let us sail for Hollanda. At least that way, if it's probably not going to be this episode because of how the game is lagging, but at least then next episode, something interesting will probably happen. It will probably involve the destruction of my fleet or Japanese fleet, because God knows what they've got stocked up in Hollanda. I probably don't want to know. I'd laugh it's the same thing they had in Miri, which is a metric ton of heavy cruisers, of which none had any ammunition. That would just be one of the greatest things. But knowing my luck, would be just like 3 battleship fleets. Actually, no, the Japanese would be battleship strike fleets, which would not end well in my favor. Let's see what else is going on. See, you're going to Pearl, you're going back to Davao. You're attacking Hollanda. I need 2 bloody battleships to be built. That's going to take ages, given that kind of... Just as fast, trying to do this, better frame rate anyway. I want to know... I mean, I know I'm not helping with the freaking overflow of stuff. God knows I'm not helping with 150 ships just sitting around, and probably soon to be nearly 1,400 aircraft just lying about. See, Malaya. Controlled by the Soviet. The Soviets. Do anything interesting? It's my L2s. Where'd your cruisers go? I know you were willing to sell me cruisers earlier. Cancel. Close. Do not care. Oh, let's see what else is going on here. I just realized this game's logic sometimes. Now see, up here you've got Port Arthur, which is right next to the Soviet Union. The Soviet Union captures Malaya. I hope I'm not the only one who finds it just a tad odd. But, it is what it is. This is going to take bloody forever. What's the construction Saipan doing? It's going along fairly well. Not the best, but it's going along fairly well. No, just for a change of things. And they're already out of fuel again. Did I? Oh, yes. To Tacloban. Let's have a quick bombing campaign here. Let's go see what's over in Haiku. I should conclude this episode with this little bombing raid. Only 16 bombers, more of just a glorified scouting run more than anything else. I want to see what's over in this region. What? This is actually one that makes some sense. Dear Lord. Okay, that surprises me. Let's go into battle. That should be quick and easy. Oh no. Historically important people. I do not like this. And a fleet of bloody everything. So, what we're going to do is we're going to prolong everything by putting all my bombers over here. We can go to stupidly high altitude, have a high speed, and then we're going to hope and pray I can get over here. Oh.
Copy that. Understood.
Industrial complex? Oh dear Lord. Okay, I know where I've got to organize a bigger raid. The defenses are low-ish, and the rewards for raid are high. Because there aren't many civilian targets, and there's a whole lot of like factories and warehouses. Oh look, and have the Japanese bloody F1M smashed into each other. Oh, lovely. Hold on. I read that right. How can one simply have an F1M -1? Japanese have apparently produced so many F1Ms, the game does not even have enough numbers for them anymore. I think that's 5 places, because I think a game can number up to any specific model of thing up to 9,999. This should be even up to. Yep, they're all -1s. Let's help with that number. Let's get rid of a few. I don't care how much or how little damage this does. It's just something interesting for you guys to watch instead of just the usual me sitting around staring at the campaign map. I haven't seen any zeros yet, which is kind of what concerns me. Just a metric ton of A5Ms. Is Japanese AI not even bothered building zeros yet? Well, probably has. They haven't switch them out with other things yet. So it's not going to bomb half the targets. Is the AI seriously going to glitch out this battery? Well then, attack this target. Oh, no, there you go. Most of them. Okay. You know what? Good enough. Retreat. Ooh. Not the kind of devastation I was looking for, but it's devastation nonetheless.
Enemy attack.
I'm going to lose one B-17, however. Because that's separate from the flock. Or not. Or my insane B-17s will kill everything that approaches them. That also works. I lost the battle. I love it when it says that. I lost nothing, and they lost 113 buildings and 53 aircraft. Oh, yes, I know our forces are retreating. Concerned if they didn't. Oh, that was just barely enough. Well, it might be cutting this episode short, but as soon as these bombers get back, I'm going to basically call this episode. Hold on. I say that. Oh, my FPS is good. Never mind. I'll actually continue for a while. Because my FPS is now somehow magically better after I killed 50 Japanese aircraft. Ow. Well, it'll be magically better until I produce 50 aircraft and the Japanese produce how many aircraft they produce. In that case, I'll actually leave this episode running for a couple minutes, and then I'll end it. Good FPS. Why I'm getting it, not warpable FPS on this speed? Oh dear lord. So actually, the next episode will be the Battle of New Guinea. So actually, a lot of progress. Just head to the side. There we go. Hello. No. I'm not giving me my Fletchers. Okay, come and give me a base. I'm not giving you my Fletcher class. Oh, look. Great Britain also ruined my FPS. Slow down. Still decent. There's high-end activity in the Sarawak area. We do have a battleship fleet over there. Come on. Get over to New Guinea. Slow down time. Oh, it's gonna be a cakewalk. Okay, guys, despite the fact I know this battle's gonna be really, really quick, I'm gonna have to cut this episode here because the Battle of New Guinea is gonna probably take one episode. So it's only 25 minutes. I know, I'm aware, but I will catch you in the next episode.